I'm Jay Habwin, brand ambassador of my brother spot. We are Bizak. I love it. I love talking on lives. I don't have a lot of time on lives, but I love talking on lives until the trolls come on. They're pretty weird. But me as an older man, I like dialoguing with the world or as many people as possible. Um, the title is Why Don't Black Americans Work Well Together, like through their differences? And I'm going to change the title up. And how do other ethnicities, how do they work through their differences better than us? Well, I'm on Facebook. I'm Jay Hadwin, brand ambassador of my brother spot. And I'm on Facebook. And presently, Anton Daniels and Corey Horcombe um, are having differences. They had a difference. They had a fight, not a physical. It almost was physical, but they had a argument on Corey Holmberg show, if I'm saying it right. Show. He's a comedian. He is funny. Um, he talks about relationships, all kind of stuff. And then Anton Daniels basically always kind of shits on, you know, disrespects our people, by just saying like just saying negative stuff about us, which I do too. Um, but I want our people to be better. But Anton does it a little different, and then he gives praise and never talks. He gives praise to Republicans. I think it's because that's who pays him. That's where he gets his lifestyle from. And I was talking to some of my Facebook friends, and they weren't really understanding what I was trying to point out. Um, a lot of our talented Black Americans that aren't, let me say, they they're they aren't really they're not entertaining, but they're extremely smart and innovative. A lot of our people, Black Americans, just our people, we don't recognize what helps the community. Entertainment would never help the community. Pastors, um, music artists, that should never be the foundation of your community that you're trying to build. But Black Americans think think so. Like NBA basketball players, just because they're not owners of NBA teams, we shouldn't even be tripping off that. We should be tripping off that we don't have a Google, or we don't have Black people trying to learn or create AI, a safer AI. Those are the foundations. Stuff like that is the foundations for your communities, not entertainers and upset because they're not owners of basketball teams. That's Jewish people made the leagues. You know, we have to get our own and build a foundation so we can hire our own. We'll hire other ethnicities of people, but um, you know, for now we have to build a foundation. And that Anton Daniels and Corey um Holmberg, however I said, I'm saying it wrong. I'm not good with names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Um, a lot of our Black Americans get disrespected when they're younger, um, when they're smart, and we don't value our smart Black youth. They're not as cool. They don't sing as well. They don't jump as high. But that's really the foundation, especially in this world. Now, my brothers and sisters, in this world, that's what's important. The brainiacs, the nerds that can't really communicate well. Have you ever noticed that a lot of white people love Elon Musk? Is he a great communicator? It's horrible. You know, he speaks like that. But he's innovating. He's innovative, excuse me. And he creates things and he creates jobs. And that's what's important. Not dancing around and doing all. We got to get off that. And we have to learn how to fund Black American businesses that aren't sexy, like my brother spot. You have to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The trolls are in the house. Oh, I like your beard. Thank you. Thank you, Sports Forever Pasheezy. Thank you, man. I feel like Papa Smurfish. You know what I'm saying? I feel Papa Smurfish, But anyway, other ethnicities work well with each other. And we don't as Black Americans. We're just not good at it yet. And I don't really understand why, but we fall short of working with each other and actually self-funding each other. I support all Black businesses, Prince family, for sure. I mean, that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. This is a Black-owned business right here, my brother's spot. It's 100% Black-owned tech and web developer company. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Got to stay warm. It's pretty cold. Another thing is, I love to ask, because if you don't ask, you won't receive. We need donations. We need to build what we're trying to build. We're trying to build like musical artists. Like, okay, we got some talented people of all ethnicities. It's no way you should be on these platforms when they're losing ad revenue because no one's buying stuff, and then YouTubers and TikTokers like, we're not getting paid like we used to. Yo, invest in my brother spot. Get a subscription platform, a subscription-based platform. Create it. We could create those things for you. You know what I'm saying? My brother spot, web developers and tech, saved my life. That's why I renamed my YouTube channel My Brother Spot, because they helped me create passive income through marketplace and gig websites that are faceless and no one knows that I'm getting paid. And I'm trying to help my people with it, but it's not sexy, so they don't even get it. They don't even want to try. And they're constantly on Instagram, rapping with the mic that comes down and all that, and talking about when they should have their own subscription platform and charging people $10 a month to watch them. You know what I'm saying? If they have over 5 years, 3,000 people, that's 30,000 a month. You're going to make way more having your own subscription platform than being on these platforms. Rule number 1, never go where it's saturated. That's why I stopped playing basketball. I was highly recruited in high school. When I seen that I wasn't growing anymore and I was 6'2.5", and it's all kind of 6'2.5", and it's saturated. You on a crowded block, so no one knows that Derek Fisher sucked on the Lakers because everyone's looking at the tall people. And when I saw certain Black athletes, brothers that I played against, that was hell of a whack, but they were like highly recruited and I'm murdering them. And then the ones who's kind of like the Stacey Bozeman's, Kevin Ollie those are two guys I just couldn't deal with. But I was murdering all kind of other big names. I don't even want to say it because I was on those traveling teams back in the days, Victoria Park Stars. You know what I'm saying? Played against O'Bannons, all kind of people. Circle City Classic, we are all over. And I know I had skills. I mean, I was dunking in the 5th grade. Anyone who grew up with me and knew who I was dunking in the 5th grade. I was no joke. I was a effing athlete. My cousin Tayshaun Prince played for. Yeah, but Tayshaun is 6'7". That's what I'm saying. Is how many 6'7" people are in the world? But how many 6'2" and 6 foot people are in the world. It goes, it's more. But then you get to like 5'10", 5'8", it's a gang of them. See, scarcity is everything. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of my people don't understand scarcity. They'll do it because that other brother's doing it or that other sister's doing it. She gonna strip on OnlyFans. He's gonna innovate. Be your goddamn self. Get a subscription-based platform until that gets saturated. And then we could go on with the next technology. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of our black people, my people, don't understand this. They just copy and paste and do because we lazy. And I'm sorry to admit that. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't shake this shit up, we're going to die because this economy right now ain't going to play with no one. It ain't going to play with no race. The wealthy is going to keep getting wealthier. The wealthy, I want y'all to feel me. The wealthier is going to get wealthier. That's what's going to happen. The rich and the wealthy. And I'm not going to be the one who is just left on the branch just because I want to be down for my people. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean I'm selling out. My brother's spot is 100% black owned, but we're going to get with this technology. We're going to get with the technology. I had a brother on Facebook, and I like him. I like his posts and all that, but we disagreed with something, and he was very cool about it. But, he was saying that everything I do is free. It's free. If you have an idea, anybody in here, if you have an idea, do you need funding? Do you need funding in America? Yes. And our people funds the wrong goddamn people, pastors, entertainers, people that's controlled by other people. This is the problem with my people. They want to, they're in a fantasy world. And it's good for being a artist of all types, from artists like painters, rappers, songwriters. That's fantasy. That is beautiful. Or it could be like life. But most of the brothers out there, Cleveland Brown, who the hell is Cleveland Brown? But most of the brothers out here that are talking about they from the block, they not from the block. Or if they are from the block, they the cats that were protected. They weren't really putting in the work, majority of them. I'm not talking about the exceptions. Everyone always points out the exception. We're talking about majority. It's fantasy, fantasy, fantasy. And we got to get out that. Holistic doctors, stop it. I cure cancer. Stop it. You setting yourself up. Get a website and create something that's good that will supplement for people. Everyone's body is different. Like, I've had healers say, hey, get on an all fruit diet, this, that, and then I go and test my blood. And if I was on an all fruit and vegetable diet, I would get anemic. It'll hurt me because my, shut up. You don't cure cancer. My blood type is where I need meat. I need meat. You know what I'm saying? One size doesn't fit all. It's the goddamn fantasies. Get out of this world. Stop trying to make money easy and find something that you love and put it on the web. And stop making these other people wealthy. And I'm talking about wealthy like these people that's behind YouTube and I'm not saying completely get off, but believe in your goddamn self. Believe in yourself. You become the brand. You're the brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you how I feel out of my heart. Donate to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you have a penny in your goddamn bank. I'm putting my energy. That's why they say currency. I'm putting my energy into this. Support my brother spot. Go on the website www. Excuse me, three W's. www.mybrotherspot.com, and that's brother with a AS. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and check it out. You know what I'm saying? Monkey punch, nah to you too. You could eat a gunk. You know what I'm saying, homie? But they saved my life and they could save your life. We'll create subscription platforms for any ethnicity. We'll create customized website for anybody. But to list your business, you got to be a black-owned business. Cinnamon, lemonade, water, and vinegar with mother in it will help blood sugar lower. I think you're right on that. It's a lot of stuff that could lower your blood sugar, but damn, especially cinnamon. Yeah, cinnamon does. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Okay. All right, Rob Kenton. What it do? Bro ass pot. Okay. Brother, so I don't know what the heck this is. All right, I do it. Hmm. Okay. What's racist? We have no power. What are you talking about? Black people can't be racist. We don't have no power. We could be prejudiced though. Hey man, what's up? What's the dilly? What's the dilly, Canyon videos? What it do? I need y'all to subscribe to my brother spot. I need y'all to, drop some love. I'm not a female. I'm not dancing around. Y'all be giving them all kind of gifts. I'm just a older man that's dropping some gems and actually creating opportunities for people, especially entertainers. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. Prince family, thank you. Man, you're the first donation person that donated. I appreciate you. Black community support. I appreciate you. You're the first that supported my brother spot in 2026. And 2026 has been a crazy year. I mean, we were 13 days in it, Venezuela get taken over. You know what I'm saying? And then, Renee, what's her name? Renee Nicole Good, she get killed. That was murder. I don't care. I'm pro black. I'm pro Aboriginal American Indian. I'm pro African. But they murdered her, man. That was a murder. And then you have people like Anton Daniels, angry man, saying that it wasn't a murder. That makes me question, are y'all getting paid by certain people to sway frustrated people into that type of thinking? That was wrong. They could have pepper sprayed her. Where are you from, Prince family? I'm from Long Beach, California. But you know what I'm saying? I live in Atlanta now, man. I live in Atlanta. But yeah, man, just because I'm pro-black, don't I could have an opinion of like, yo, that was messed up. They killed that woman. Regardless, none of us are perfect. You know what I'm saying? You can find anything, but man, that dude straight murder her. He sent 3 slugs in her, man. That's crazy. Like, killed her, just like George Floyd. That was whack. They killed him. Just like all the other people that wasn't causing any problems. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, probably killed by his own people. It's extremely, and I'm going to say extremely violent in the Americas. And it makes me want to move overseas. I was in the Navy, so I wouldn't have a problem moving overseas. I'm 53. I don't have no kids. I never had kids because I couldn't afford them. But people are steady having kids and can't afford them. You got to be smart. Why would you want to bring your kid in a situation where he or she got to fight his way through school? Okay, wake up. This is about Somalians, not your business. Interesting. Charlie Kirk was killed in the wrong way too, and I didn't agree with hardly nothing he said. You don't kill people like that. You don't kill people like that. That's crazy. You know, they say one thing and then do the other. They say freedom of speech and they won't they be like, look, these people are making me mad, or they making too much sense, and I don't want them to get a crew of people that will take us down, so we gonna kill them. That's basically what it is, bro. I feel the same way. I feel you, Jab. I feel you. Thumbs me up. If y'all don't have no money, because money is a tool and money provides you options. And if the ideas that my brother Spot have, we need money. If you have an idea and you don't have money, you cannot do anything. And don't give me the okay, yes you can, such and such did it. Stop always saying what normally doesn't happen. We are talking about what normal people go through. If majority of the time people have ideas and they're not getting funded, nothing's going to happen. Because if so, in Africa and Jamaica, there'll be all kind of innovative inventions and all that. You know what I'm saying? And black people don't understand this. We spend our money on entertainment and not our smart people. That's why we have no infrastructure. That's why all we do is consume. All we do is consume. And I love my people. My people gonna hate me for saying this, but I have to shake some things up. It's fucked up. Stop with the mentality, man. It's the reason why Anton Daniels and all these people be selling out, because you don't put no money behind them. And you talk about them you it's not a good look from us. We have to change our culture. We have to change our culture. And Aboriginal American Indians, which I am, stop dissing Africans. It's bougie people and bad people everywhere. It's good and bad and everything. This is what I'm saying. Aboriginal American Indians, that's how I could tell they haven't traveled. I've been to Ghana. I've met good Africans, bad Africans, and it's good and bad everywhere. Good Filipinos. Man, I got my wallet almost taken in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all travel before you talk. They're talking about all these infrastructures here were built by us, even though black people were from here. We're from here. Black Americans are from here, yes. But they talk about stupid stuff like this structure right here was built by the Takarians or whatever. I stopped listening when that part is. And then they say, you know, this was a palace for our people. We built them. We were giants. But then after that, you look into it, and that was a federal government building that was built about 400 years ago. But yeah, black people, Aboriginal American people built it, but it was for white people. It's like, let's tell the truth. Know the effing truth. Like, you cure all people out here that are like, I cure cancer. We are indigenous, Prince family. We are. But we have to stop with the Wonder Woman fantasies. Because if we were that strong of a people, we would have never got conquered. And the history changed. You know what I'm saying? We don't work at it. We have to work at it. And we have to value our people that is OCD into helping us, that are somewhat weird. Those people help. You see, like Jewish people, Arab people, East Indian people. Yo, they value people like that. Italian people, they don't let them go, and they put money behind them. The reason why I know this, because I grew up in diverse LA, and I witnessed it with my own eyes growing up around all kind of other ethnicities. Their people stand up behind them, but we got to be cool in order to get stand up behind them. We start stabbing each other behind the back, especially in the South. when women get in the picture. Boy, y'all crazy over women in the South. Brothers, it's black men that actually kill over women in the South. They will try to kill the man that that they find a woman cheating with. Man, at least in the West Coast, it's like we let the women choose. We don't fight over no goddamn women. This we it's some stuff we gotta change. We gotta experience stuff. We gotta travel more. And I'm not being bougie. Millions of people are moving out of LA. Yeah, I moved out of LA a long time ago. I'm 3 years here straight. I love it here. But I don't want LA cats that I grew up with to come out here. They're gonna damage the place, just like some of the East Coast Chicago people and Florida people that come from the hoods. It's just gonna mess up Atlanta. Same in Los Angeles. Many gang killings really behind women. Well, not when I was growing up. You a mark, you a buster, you a weenie if you kill over a woman. Maybe the young, maybe they doing that. I don't know. Moved out of LA 10 years ago for Sheezy. Right, right. Where you live now, man? Oh, you in Riverside? That's where all the old LA people, Riverside, San Bernardino. That's where in Vegas. Those are the cats that I didn't want to live around. Yeah, man. All right, a vehicle is considered deadly force, and she damn near ran over that agent. I don't feel that way, but I respect what you Greg. I really don't feel that way. That dude life was in danger. She was on the wheel was on ice, and it couldn't even, if she wanted to, gain enough speed to hurt him. He wanted to shoot her, man. He wanted to kill her, and they've been doing that for a minute. See, I, man, you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but man, I just don't agree with you. Her will was going total opposite way. And then we got AI in this world. We really don't know what's going on. AI makes it very confusing. I live in Pomona, to high school, but live in Kansas City now. Okay, for Sheezy. For Sheezy. All right, Rosalind. Well, I hope you're happy. I heard that Kansas man got some good ass barbecue. I'm a foodie. All right. In the 90s, I experienced some killings over women. People killed over any no good reason. Really, tell you the truth. Yeah, any no good reason. Yeah, for sure. Killing is killing, but killing over a female that choose another asleep with them, let her go. Actually, that's better. She let you know before you really had kids and all that. Or if you have kids, you just gonna have to swallow it. That's life. On video, she hit him. That, from what I heard and not heard and then saw, she hit the phone. That was the phone. That wasn't him. He didn't get hit. He got dragged from the Latino dude that he was trying to apprehend. But yo, okay, let me be basic here. Let me be very basic and simple. I am not going to put my body in front of a court or stick my hand, even if I'm a policeman or an ICE agent, I'm not going to stick my hand in a moving car. Don't we have technology to apprehend them? They got the license plate, all this stuff. You can have ICE agents block the road and then block them in. Like, let them go. You don't even need a degree to be an ICE agent. All you need is a high school. Do you even need a high school diploma? Man, they got some killers in ICE, boy. They hiring, they paying them too. Think they paying them like 100 and some thousand a year. On video, she hit him with her car. Nah, that was the phone. That's already, but I could be wrong, y'all, but that was the phone. That dude wanted to kill her. Why didn't he pepper spray her? Why didn't he pepper spray her? He had pepper spray on him because he was mad. He's not emotionally. The ICE agents aren't emotionally smart. They go on emotions. They probably go home and beat their women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even with her lifestyle. She was with that woman on the side. I grew up with that in LA, but that's not my favorite lifestyle, but I respect them. You know what I'm saying? If they're cordial and they're not forcing their sexuality, sexuality on everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like they were doing during COVID time and all that, and going in kindergarten classes talking about love with the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you just can't murder people. See, the reason why I'm with it, y'all, and upset about that killing of, Renee Nicole Good is because if they could do it to her, they could do it to a lot of my black sisters. That's the real reason why I'm pro-black. I'm pro-Aboriginal American Indian. I'm pro anything else. That don't mean I hate other ethnicities. It just means that if my people do well, I would do well. Or my younger cousins, or if I had kids, you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with I want to hate people. It has to do with like me being safe. If my people doing good and they have an infrastructure where I could get hired at an older age, or a lot of our people could get hired, that's why I'm pro us. When Jewish people are in their own neighborhoods and they have self patrol, see, I've been very diverse. I've been around a lot of people. I asked a lot of questions, and they're in their neighborhoods off Melrose and all that, and no one fuss about them being pro Jewish and taking people inventions and all that and putting in the earth. The Jewish, they're the most people in America that could um what's the word I'm trying to say, but Jewish people have the most people that could I forget what it's called, but they could actually create websites and all that. I wish someone would say it. uh um they could do all this stuff with the websites. They had their children about almost 30 years ago learn how to do it, and they created Facebook, YouTube, all that, and they hold those children up, which are adults now, and they create all kind of stuff. Coding, excuse me, it's called coding. They code. Now we got AI, but coding is a lot of people don't know how to code. If you know how to code, you could create anything. My brother's spot has about 7 coders that are black. These motherfuckers could code. You know what I'm saying? So blacks are not divided. Yes, we are. Okay, let me name some. Okay, we have Aboriginal American Indians. We have FOI. We have Muslims that are black Muslims. We have Bloods, Crips, GDs, Vice Lords. We have pro black that are African. We have blacks that are from Jamaica and believe in Jah. We have Christians that are fighting with Muslims and African. What are you talking about? I could go on and on. We divided as hell. The people that came here to America that were from Italy, they're from Spain, they were from Great Britain, France. They're white. They're white. They're not divided. The Jewish are Jewish. I just hate when people just say stuff out of emotion. On Black Planet, you had the option to code your own page. Well, yeah, they gonna let you code your own page because people don't know how to code hardly. I remember Black Planet. Boy, I got some beautiful women on there, man. When I was younger and my teeth were straighter. I keep it 100. Black is just a blanket term. I don't care if we would say that we're Aboriginal American Indian and that's our nationality. They gonna change the laws because they got missiles, nukes, bullets. It doesn't matter what we. God damn, I'm sick of that stuff. Status. They has white people ever gave a what about a treaty or a law? Come on, y'all. Wake up. My channel is educational. Really? I'm trying. I really appreciate that, Rosalind Rich. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Y'all, give me a thumbs up. Even if you disagree with me. Cap. Ain't no damn cap. What am I capping over? Am I capping over the nationality stuff? Chief. Is it chef or chief? It's not cap. I don't be capping. I'm too honest. Okay, you have Candace Owens. Candace Owens, she don't really like, look who she reproduced with. Anton Daniels do have love for black people. The problem with him is that he don't trust us. It ain't no money behind black people. Have you ever seen Anton Daniels' wife? She's gorgeous. Brown skin, beautiful sister, and got a beautiful daughter. He just, he don't trust his people. My bad, chef, chief, or chef. My bad. Okay, you messing with me for sheezy. You are American, except, yeah, I'm an Aboriginal American Indian, Halito. You know what I'm saying? I am. I know who I am. My parents from Louisiana, Choctaw. 70% of black children in a single parent. That's our problem. That crack messed up our communities. I'm 53. I saw that shit happen. Majority of my friends had their mom and pops in 78, 79, 1980, 81, 82, and then that crack came in there. They lab tested that mug, and and they knew what it would do to black women. They could not be mothers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're having today. It happened everywhere. They be cheating, but this is not all white people. It's a lot of good white people. See, this is the thing I do know. It's a lot of good white people. But am I going to be over their house kicking it with them, Anton Daniels with them? Like, yeah, Republicans. Man, I don't trust any goddamn party. Corporations run America. Presidents don't run America. Corporations are the electoral college. You kidding me? They're the electoral. Stop fighting over this Republican. Why you Choctaw? Man, what's up, Queen? Halito. Let me see. You are saying is black people are not melodic segment. None of the people are FB. I don't care about sets. God damn, let's just put our money together. White people are just white. You think they don't have culture? They're from Europe and all that. They got all kind of cultures. I'll be talking about it. I'm Dutch and my grandfather did this and my auntie does this and blah, blah, blah. When I was younger and growing up, man, they know a lot about the game, but they're white in America. They're white. And FBA and we're Aboriginal American Indian. Just put our fucking money together and build something. Fuck entertainers now. We can have fun later when we have some goddamn control. This is a bad economy. Motherfuckers not even hardly working. If we had foundations all over the place, blacks would have more options. Aboriginal American Indians, whatever the fuck we want to call each other, we'll have more options. Why are you gonna depend on someone that don't even like you? They competing against you. It's their business. They can hire whoever they want, and we be begging. Oh, you gotta hire certain. That's whack. We should have our own shit. We are one race. No, we not. That's why they call it the human race. It's a fucking race. Asian, white, black. If that wasn't possible, give me some goddamn money. Whoever said that, give me some money. If we're one race and we love each other, let me come into your community and you put money together and let me be at that gas station and it be my gas station. Give me a loan or something. That bullshit, man. See, black people, I don't try to make anyone happy. I just try to keep it 100. Black people, whenever someone say that, look at their action. Look at their action. We know, yes, it's the big problem is that it is. You know what I'm saying? But not just you are going to change that. You need a whole bunch of people like, hey, we're raceless. Okay. Whoever works hard, that's who's going to get it. Motherfuckers going to cheat. They going to cheat. Because check this out. It happened on my Navy ship. I'm going to tell y'all before I get off. I'm going to tell y'all some real shit before I get off here. And please donate to my brother's spot. I got $2 in there. Hook it up. Please, because we're trying to build shit and we can't without money. So check this out. I'm on my Navy ship, right? It's a destroyer. We hit all these ports before we go in the Middle East on the Westpac. Man, check this out. We go in all these ports. White boys keep getting on the goddamn boat after we are about to leave. Upset every fucking time. So we go next to Malaysia. We're coming out of Singapore, and then Malaysia, we went to Australia. Why in the hell, you know what I'm saying, these white dudes, cute little jokes, little racist stuff with the Latinos, blacks on the ship, the Seamans, and excuse me, the petty officers, our first, second, third class, because we're on the same berthing. And I'm gonna say it like this. I'm trying to be nice. When we were in the Philippines, right before, we went to Australia, what happened was I asked this young lady, like, so what type of, because when you're younger, you ask these questions, what type of men you like? You like white, black, Asian, Latino, you know what these females, and it was 3 of them. I was asking them all. They were like, well, and I said, be straight up. He said, well, a lot of us like white men because they have money and the status. But we know since Subic Bay been here, we know that all y'all make the same money, so we gonna date Latinos more. Why do you think they don't fucking pay us in America? If we made money like white men, who would choose them? I keep it 100. It's painful out here. But white men, they fight harder. They fucking earn their shit, and they will cheat, fucking bite, spit, put poison on you. And that's the difference between white and black men and Latino men. You see, the Arabs are left alone because they'll bomb the whole motherfucker. Even though it'd be dead people and all that, they don't play. White people don't play with people that are ready to die. And black people aren't ready to die. And then they bicker amongst themselves. We got all the strength, all that, but once someone mess with us, you know, we go the easy way out. And they know it. They study us. And we don't study them so we could protect ourselves. To all the black people, the Aboriginal American people, the whatever you want to be called, that believe that shit should be free, forget you. You stupid as hell. Because any idea that you have and you don't have money, you're not going to be able to develop it. Yes, Dr. Umar gypped us. I spent $360 on this goddamn school that never came about. But you know what? If it's someone like Julian Brown, if he had a donation page, it's a brother that makes gas out of plastic, I'll fucking give him some monthly. But y'all don't want to give the motherfuckers like him because he's not entertaining. He's slightly weird. Those are the people that's going to help us out of this shit. You weirdos, wake up and stop trying to be entertained, always talking about goddamn celebrities. Fuck them. They're fucking paid. And they're freaky. The ones that make it, I'm from LA. Majority of them are freaky that make it. They're freaky. You want freaky leaders? Tyler Perry? You want freaky leaders. And then you wonder why your kids get touched in church. Y'all better wake up. I'm sick of seeing this shit and not saying nothing. Shit's stupid. And all humans have pros and cons. And I named a couple of our cons with our people. All y'all, no one's safe from it. All y'all. All of us, me too. I got my pros and my cons. Peace.